Hello and namaste, it's Jewel from Goddess Creative. Okay, I have some exciting news for you today. One is I finally have this report, this guide that I've been working on, completed. It will be available once this video is up to order on my website. Okay, I'm really excited about this guide. Yeah, I'll tell you more about it in a minute. And also, this is the whole March energy. The March energy is amazing, and it's kind of just comes charging in, and that's exactly what it's done. I found a beautiful one-bedroom villa. It's perfect. It's really small, but it's got a pool, and it's done. It's already gorgeous. I don't need to renovate it. Beautiful, it's luscious, it's got a beautiful garden. Yeah, so that's really, really exciting. I am moving today. I have to go to Notarius this afternoon and sign the documents, and I will be moving in this afternoon. So yeah, I'm trying to get everything happening all in one go. I'm still at my old little place right now. This is what this video, but hopefully the next videos will be coming from my new place, and there'll be just some minor things that I'll want to decorate to make it my own. So I'm super excited about it. Yeah, so as you know, I've been looking for a while, yeah, and found it, and it's in a great location for me. So yes, that's really good news, and I cannot get over the March energy. The universe looking after me and supporting me in the way that it has, and it's unfolded, and the March energy was just the turning point, really. I have been looking for about 4 weeks now for a place, and it's been quite frustrating because there hasn't been a lot of stuff that's quality around, but now I've found just really, since I found this one place, there's 2 other places that came up as well, so it's just typical, you know, isn't it? But I feel like it's that March energy. I wonder how March is starting to happen for you. I find it's been really intense. The full moon was the last few days really, really intense. I couldn't sleep. It was like a full-on energetic full moon for me. I just was 3 a.m. in the morning and I still wasn't sleeping. But anyway, I digress. So I will move into talking about this digital assets guide that I have available. As I said, when this video goes up, it will be available to purchase on my website. It will be sent to you within 24 hours. It's not an automatic download off my website. It manually gets sent to you by me. This is how I work. It's just my process. So you'll get it within 24 hours. I try to act fairly quickly and get them sent fairly quickly. I'm also quite a personal person, so if you have ordered off me, I like to get to know you. I find that when I send them out personally, I get to know the person's name, and I feel more connected to them. So I'm an empath and energetic. That's the way I work. So I do my own like manual working, housekeeping, I don't know, you could say, no, it's not housekeeping. It's, yeah, I just manually work and connect with people, so that's how I do it. Okay, so this report, really interesting. It is going to take us, it talks about this next little run, which is, and I know, it's hard for you to envision a run right now because things have gone down a bit, right? And even when I started reading them, the prices of just currently read altcoins may even in this guide, seem a little bit higher, but only slightly, only by a cent or two. It'll be a couple of cents, if that, depending on the project, because the prices have gone down a couple of cents. And I know it's hard for you to see the gains now, but I do get they will be gains come end of this month. That's what I'm getting. Look, I could be wrong. Could be April, could be May, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting the end of this month, come next month. I'm getting, for me it was end of first quarter, beginning second quarter is where I'm seeing gains, right? They're not huge gains, they're only small gains. Please know that I believe 2024 will be where higher gains are made and back to all-time highs. If not reaching for some, most will surpass. Some will get gains that they've never had before, right? It depends on the project. So I find it's a really interesting time. 2024 will be a great year for the digital asset market. Okay, I'm saying that now, but I get that. But I don't get it, and most likely until the end, towards the end, okay, of 2024. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm not following what anybody else is doing. I could be wrong. Have been known to be. But I only follow my own intuition and what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting. What this report will give you is prices for, I do work in timelines and giving prices for timelines. I can't help that. That's what I do. That's how I talk to my guides, and that's why it works for me. I know other people don't work that way, and I don't want to compare myself. I'm not a psychic, I'm an intuitive, okay? And I talk and connect with my guides intuitively, and information comes through me, and that's how I get it. And I divine with my crystal and I connect. And when you've been doing this a while, you feel a difference in the flow of energy through your body when you are talking to your guides. So that helps you have an understanding of what is an ecstatic price, because the energy is ecstatic, right? An ecstatic feeling, right? That's how you know, that's how I know I'm getting correct information. And I'm always checking to make sure it is information from my highest guides, the highest, truest source, truth, wisdom. I have for a very long time been one to clear and check my energy and make sure what I'm getting is only of the highest source, truth, wisdom. So that's how I personally work as an intuitive. Okay, so the project use case timelines, very important in this collapse of the financial system, which is exactly what we're going through. This is the huge shifts, moving like age of Aquarius, Pluto into Aquarius, which has never happened in 248 years. I can't stress to you enough about this new shift. The energy people are feeling, incredible. But not only that, the collapses of the old, more things breaking out on the world stage, right? Really happening. Stuff happening on the world stage like you have never seen before will be unfolding, right? Starting this month, okay? But so not only that, that's why, coming back to my old reports are now obsolete, finished. I mean, there may be still some good information in them, and prices will still carry, but you have to understand this, what's happening right now, and this new shift is a collapse of the old. And I was reading back in those reports are from 2020, 21. This is the old energy. This is coming into the new energy now. And so that's why the importance of a project's use case timeline and how long that project's going to be around. And that's what's in this new guide. This new guide gives information, gives prices this year, 2024 run and 2026, very important, and whether the project survives, right? Because I get many of them going away a mile, like I can't read all of them. In this report is about 45 projects, and I prefer to read the premiums and the important ones. I may have missed some, that is possible, because there's no way to read all of them. And I will look at it doing other projects perhaps at another time, but my priority was to get this one out. And the reason why this is a priority report, like to get this, it's from now to 2026 with prices, but it's giving timelines and how long projects will be here for. So that's super important. So I'd like to just give you an idea, for example, right? So the questions I asked to Spirit, for example, I'm going to use Cardano ADA as an example, right? It's still here to 2044, Cardano being used as a use case, right? Being used. And I would say that 2030, I get from Spirit, it's still a good investment. So this is a separate question I have to ask Spirit. It's like completely separate. It doesn't just automatically, the information gets given to you. You have to ask for every single project. Now, some projects, this is the owners of this building, they've got the older owner has a little grandson, and he gets very excited. It's beautiful actually to listen to, but very noisy at the same time, as he plays with his grandchild. Anyway, so where was I? So it's a premium project is Cardano, right? I can't say the same for some of these other smaller meme coins. I can't even read them past 2000, there's only one or two projects I can't read in this particular report that I can't read past 2025. Okay? So, and then some of them, most of them, there's drop away again in 2027. So that's what I'm getting, just to give you an example of the energy I'm picking up. And that's what I read is their energy, right? If they're still working use case. So I believe that this information is very valuably important going forward to have an idea. Okay? So that's why when I talk about the old reports, I can't give you an update to the old reports. Anything in the old reports, it will now be replaced with this one report, which has 45 altcoins in it, right? And the problem that has happened is the energetic shift and the collapse of the old system. So that's why I'm not reading the old. I feel the energetic shift myself. I feel the new energy bubbling and coming through, and that's what I'm reading new. We're in this new Pluto gone into Aquarius energy, and that's what I'm feeling, and I can feel it come through me. And the energy is new and intense, and I will say to you, just as a friendly reminder, to really guard your energy at this time, because if you're a sensitive like I am and you're not grounding yourself or doing the work to protect your energy or ground your energy, and even grounding your energy can be tricky at this time, because the earth is picking up so much as well, because the earth is going through so much transition at this time. If you're grounding into the earth, it's pretty intense. It's an intense time to do that. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying the earth is going through major shifts at the moment. So we have to be aware that just grounding our energy is not enough. What is the best thing to do is take time out for self and reflect and go into grounded in one's own solid energy of reflection. That's what will serve you best and maintain your own energy, and it's, you know, and do your clearings. Even when you do that, those little practices is what I mean, sorry. Even when you do those little practices, it's helping to retrieve back energy you've thrown out in different direction and hooks that it may have hooked into you, okay? This is a really important time going forward for March to do this. And I would say for the rest of this year, because there's lots of energies trying to hook into yours and trying to misguide you and mislead you. So that's what I would say. This is for energetics, right? For people that are really quite sensitive. And I mean, even if you're not, you should be doing it to evolve your soul, right? Okay. So about this, back to this guide, will be ready now. How this guide will work going forward. Prices will be checked every 3 to 6 monthly with the timelines, okay? So you will be able to purchase an updated guide at a discount if you have registered in my system already, having purchased this first, right? This new one for 2023 guide, all right? I will do, I don't expect prices to change too much, and it's not about the prices always, it's more about the timelines, I think. And the timelines are not set in stone, as we know, they're always moving and changing. What I'll be checking for is if a project is going to fall over or collapse. If a project, the people are not working on the project anymore, that's what I'll be checking for. But I'll only be doing that, 3 to 6 monthly, because I'll be working with the runs. I work with the runs. I feel that energy is going to be, and these projects, these digital asset projects, will be shifting out and changing. So that's what the weeding out is all about. That's why these other smaller projects will collapse away. We'll be getting into a more even and consistent process of the digital asset market, right? That's what I feel. It will be less crazy, it'll be less on hopium and craziness and people chasing memes and people pumping coins. I don't get that. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen, but I don't get. I'm following premium asset and focusing on things that'll survive. That's what I'm interested in. Things that'll survive and be here long term, to make gains and to support us long term through this shift. So that's really all I'm interested in. Okay, what I do, and uplift humanity how I can. And if I can do that energetically with guiding you, energetically and also financially, then that's what I'm doing. Okay, I really have to leave this here. It's getting too long and it'll take a long time to upload. So I'm going to leave it there. I needed to let you know that this report will be on my website today, and you can go and order it. It will arrive into your inbox, into your email within 24 hours. Okay, gonna leave it there. Namaste.